welcome back to my channel. If you'd like to hear someone talk about cats, rats, dogs, or reptiles, go ahead and hit those like and subscribe buttons down below. Today's video is going to be a fun one, something I'm super excited about. Also, side note, I'm coming to you from my garage. Yes, there is a couch in my garage. Yes, there is a TV in my garage. It just be like that sometimes. So the sound's probably going to be really echoey and a little awkward, but this is an exciting video. I'm super thrilled for it, so you'll definitely want to hang out for it. We have started building day one. We just finished our iguana build. We're hoping this enclosure lasts for a really long time. As you guys know, I have an iguana named Zelda. It is a blue-green iguana, and we don't know if it's a he or she, it's whatever, but something just turned itself off. That freaked me out for a second. Sorry. So anyways, we have an iguana. We've had her for several months. We're getting close to a year. I just call her she. We really don't know at this point. So it's still a very young iguana. And we have had her in a 3 foot by 3 foot, 1.5 deep enclosure, and it's been working super well, but she's definitely due for something larger. So today my husband and I, we've been looking for several months. We've kind of been going back and forth. There were 2 different places that we found that would possibly kind of give us what we were looking for. One was going to be, and we were okay with paying this just because of the fact that we knew what we were getting into when we got an iguana, so we knew it was going to require something large. One was going to be like $2,500, $3,000. The other one wasn't exactly, they didn't have exactly what we needed yet. I've been nagging the company actually with emails every few months checking in, and they just hadn't gotten there yet. And the more and more we thought about it, just based off of the information that they gave me, we didn't really feel like it would be completely up to what we wanted. But and there was no official price with that either. I'm assuming that one would have been anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 based on their other types of things. I love that company, but I don't know. They couldn't give me any definites, which is fine. I'm not entitled to that information. It was super nice of them to give me the information they did give me. But from what it sounded like, they were going to be just a little off from what we wanted, and the other company was still just a little off from what we wanted. If we could have merged those 2 sizes and enclosures together, it would have been perfect, but we couldn't. So at the end of the day, I got this vision of what I wanted a few nights ago, right before bed. That's when everyone gets their best ideas, right? And we just kind of went with that today. So we ran to Lowe's, and it actually was not nearly as expensive as we thought it would be. I'm gonna break that down for you guys. Our plan is to go 8 feet tall, 3 feet deep, and 4 feet wide. We would love to go wider later. Our home, unfortunately, does not really accommodate much deeper. So with this build that we're doing, it should be fairly easy to still continue it later on and go a little bit deeper for her forever permanent enclosure. However, this one's gonna be absolutely perfect for her for several years to come still. So anyways, that's the plan. It's actually behind me. We've got it all framed out today, but I'm gonna go over the supplies that we used and how much it cost. So like I said, we did end up going to Lowe's. There are a couple of things to take into account whenever I'm telling you guys these prices. These are our prices that we paid. We are a military family, so we do get a discount at Lowe's, which is why we like to go to Lowe's. So I believe it's 10% off that we received. So we got 15 2x4s, which are these right here. These are the 2x4s. We got 15 of those for a total of $76.20. We got 4 sheets of, sheets of wood that are 4x8s. We got 4 of those for $143.92. We got 6 caster wheels because we did want it to be able to be moved around. We're gonna redo our flooring eventually, and we didn't have to want to worry about how we're going to move the enclosure. So we got 6 caster wheels for $53.88. We did get the super heavy duty ones with locks and 6 of them instead of just 4. We got some wire to kind of put over the top, and we're gonna make our own ventilation. And a roll of that was $12.58. We got some dry lock, which we were actually able to tint a gray color, which I was super excited about. My home is totally a farmhouse. It's all gray, whites, and whatever. So I was really excited about that. And that was $29.68 because we did go with a whole gallon. I believe it's a gallon size. I'll show you guys. We got 2 tubes of gray silicone for $11.66. So before tax, it was $327.92. And honestly, all of that is like the base of the frame. Now, obviously, we're gonna add decorations and things to personalize it. That's not including lights and things like that, humidity stuff and whatnot. But yeah, $327.92 is a heck of a lot better than anywhere between $1 and $3 grand, I would say, when we're done. I do assume, just because of how I prefer to decorate things, we probably are going to spend around $1,000, but I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm keeping all the receipts. I'm gonna do these in little parts as we do them day by day at the end. It can be like a little mini series of our iguana build, but let me go ahead and show you guys what I was talking about today. So this is actually the dry lock. So it's this size, which I'm assuming is a gallon. Yeah, 1 gallon. And then this is the color that we were able to get it tinted. So it is like a gray. I'm hoping to also maybe do like a whitewash over the top of it when it's all done and like just acrylic paint. This is the wire we got. We are planning on putting the wire, like I said, up at the top so that we have lighting options. And then we're going to do some ventilation along the sides, which I'll get to in just a second when I show you guys the actual enclosure that's behind me. And then we've got just the gray silicone tubes like this. The 2x4s are already in use, and so are some of the sheets. I'm gonna turn you guys real quick and show you. Those are the sheets that we're going to be putting on this huge thing behind me. Hang on. Whoops. Okay, maybe not. Hang on. Okay, so as you can see, we did get those heavy duty caster wheels. We've got them on each corner and then one in the middle on each side. This base is totally framed out and it's got supports in the middle as well. And then you can go on up. This is actually, this side right here is the front. We're still trying to decide exactly how we're gonna do the doors. We know it's gonna be acrylic. There's gonna be a set there and then a set there. And then up here is just gonna be like a little window kind of thing. Sorry, it's not focusing very well. Come along here to the sides. And again, kind of like that. Now this, we are gonna put the sheet of plywood up against it. This is how we're gonna do our like side ventilation. We're gonna kind of like put some holes in here, several of them, and then we're gonna use whatever's left over of that mesh and have that over it for like ventilation. We're gonna do that on this side and that side. And then this is also gonna be like support for the frame. And then the back, we have one support put in. We actually do need to go get another one of these, which is the 2x4s. We bought them in 8-foot long sections, but we need to go get one more so that we can add another support like right here and right here, because we do have a ton of stuff that we plan on adding to this back wall, hopefully. And then this is just the other side of it over here. So like I said, we're gonna add another support here and then another one here as well. Again, just to give you guys a little overlook. But yeah, my husband just built the little frame down here, put the flooring, I guess, the base down, and then he hooked it up with screwing those down, put on the top frame, and then we started adding in these little supports along the side. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll be adding the sheets of plywood to it, our extra support, and then dry locking the whole thing and siliconing it. Okay, so just to give you guys an idea of how crazy big this thing is, it's pretty big, like tall especially. I am 5'8", if that gives you an idea. So I am standing inside of it, and this is gonna be a front door. This is gonna be a door to make it easier for us to change out water from the bottom and stuff. But it's kind of crazy. Pause it. Okay guys, that's it. I'm cold. It's cold out here in the garage now, so I'm going to bed. And like I said, I'm just gonna continue updating as I go. Unfortunately, I don't edit my photos. I just record them on my phone and upload them raw, so you're gonna get what you get in the process. I wish I could show you more. I'm just not able to take the time to do all of that right now, but I'm super excited to share this. So I hope it turns out great, and I hope you guys get inspired to build something amazing for your animals as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe.